Hello friends, this is Raman Gill with your daily Forex market analysis for October 11th, 2016. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. If you have questions about your individual investment needs, I recommend you talk to your investment advisor. Let's start off by taking a look at our calendar for tomorrow. We have German ZEW economic sentiment coming out in the morning at 5 a.m. Eastern. And then we have ZEW economic sentiment for the Eurozone. And we also have MPC member Saunders speaking from UK here. That's pretty much it for the important news here. And into the US session, we don't really have a whole lot of critical news coming out. So it should be a reasonably quiet day in terms of the news. One quick thing to note here, though, we have seen oil going up recently. And part of it is to do with the oil producing nations. They are gathering in Turkey and they are looking for ways to cut down on production. And because they have provisionally agreed to freezing output last month, we have seen the oil go up. And if we see a positive result come out of this meeting in Turkey, we should see oil jump out even more. We also see that Russia, for the first time, is actually willing to join with OPEC to stabilize markets for oil. And that is considered very important for the oil price. So that's something to keep in mind. And as the oil goes up, dollar CAD will generally go down. So just watch out for that. Let's move on to the charts here. We'll start off with dollar yen. We see that dollar yen here is at important support and resistance area. We saw a drop on Friday. However, the daily candle that closed here is very bullish. And at this point, it is heading towards testing the high of this level here. So this is a very important support and resistance level off of the daily chart here. And it is prices heading towards this level, which is at 104.12. So if the price does break above this and stay above this, we are looking for a move to the upside here, potentially all the way into 105.60. So here we are bullish on dollar yen, and we'll see how it reacts at 104.12 to around 20 area. If it breaks above and stays above, we're looking for a move to the upside. So bullish on dollar yen. Moving on to euro US dollar here, we have seen price moving down here, and we have a bit of a trend line to the downside. Very bearish candle close for the euro, and we are heading into this daily support of 1.1120. So looks like price is playing with that area right now, and we have this uptrend line right below that. If the price manages to close below this level, the 111.20 level, and closes below the trend line, we are looking for a move to the downside. So this is bearish for euro. Pound US dollar here, we are bearish on pound here as well. We saw on Friday price dropped quite a bit. Price has stayed below this level now, and now we are looking for the price to move back down again. The bottom line in this one would be the bottom of the pin there. I have 120 on my chart, so that's the final target. However, at this point for tomorrow, we are bearish on pound US dollar. In terms of the pullback, we could see, so that's where we are. It's trying to break down. The next immediate target level would be the 122.20 area. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for price to drop. We may see a bit of a pullback and then a drop, but overall we are bearish on pound dollar. Aussie US dollar, we saw a spinning top close yesterday, very indecisive here. However, price has since then dropped, and now if the price keeps on dropping, we could see it move into this level here, this trend line. And in terms of our target here, the first target would be 0.7550 area. So this will be the first target level. If it breaks through that, we are looking for a test of this uptrend line here. So we are bearish on Aussie US dollar as well. New Zealand dollar here, very bearish close for the day, so we are expecting a follow through. So now we see that the price is trying to go through this 71.12 level, and now we are expecting once the price breaks through this level and closes below, we are looking for a price to go down further. And the next target that we will keep an eye on would be 0.7080. So that would be the next immediate target. However, we are looking for price to move down into 69.50 area, these levels right here. It's traded in this range for quite some time, and now we are seeing a breakdown of the range. If the price closes below the 71.20 area, we are likely to see the price come down even more. Dollar CAD here, we did see a down day in this. At this point, we have an interesting play here. US dollar is quite strong. However, Canadian dollar is strong as well based off of the oil prices. So this is something that we'll have to see based on the daily close here. This is bearish for dollar CAD. So with oil going up, oil is pushing into the highs here. This is a multi-week high for oil here. Actually, it's a multi-month high. So this is where it's heading. The next target for oil is 54 if it manages to break above and close above this one. So at this point, we are bullish on oil. So we'll have to see how the oil will react at this 5200 level here. It did come off of that the first time around. So we'll have to see if it is able to break above this level. If it does break above this level, then we are looking for that 54 level as the next target. This is an important support and resistance area, so we'll have to see how it reacts there. But from the fundamental perspective, with all the different OPEC countries coming together to freeze the production, if they are able to agree to production freeze, we may see the oil break through that level and go to that 54 level. So we'll have to watch out for that, see what comes out of the talks. And in the meantime, dollar CAD may not be the best one to trade. However, it is bearish based on this candle. We may see a pullback, and for the pullback, we are looking at 1.3250 area here, and then potentially a drop to the downside. So that's it for now. I will see you in the trade room.